I'll let you know which are those fields. Very good morning to all of you present online and offline. We are starting with your new topic today. You'll be able to see my screen in 1 or 2 minutes. Visible? Students
Yes,
online?
visible.
Hope the visibility is for all and not just one student. Okay, so today we are going to start with your knapsack problem. Now, this problem is regarding some weights, some profits, okay, and how can you get the most optimized profit using those weights, okay. So that is the whole idea of this problem, knapsack problem. Now, in this problem, if we just look at the theory, you will be given some weights, okay, and some values. All right. Knapsack is nothing but one kind of a bag, okay, which will have some maximum total value. Like, for example, if you have one rucksack, okay, then maybe sometimes in the rucksack it is mentioned that it can carry the weight up to 20 kgs, or sometimes it is in liters also, okay, 20 liters, 30 liters rucksack. All right. So that is the knapsack for us. Okay. And the maximum total value can be the total weight it can handle. All right. There will be some items with some weights and with some values. This value is your profit values. Okay. So we have to do such a combination which will give us the maximum value without exceeding the maximum total value. Okay. Our knapsack is able to hold some kgs. We don't have to exceed those kgs. All right. The total weight we can carry is no more than some fixed number W, capital W. That means your capacity of the knapsack. Okay. So capital W, that is the total capacity the knapsack is going to hold. Fine. We must consider weights of items as well as their values. Fine. So in the table, something like this, in the question, something like this will be given to you. There are three items, for example, in here, okay, where weights are 1, 3, and 5. Okay, the value, that means the profits that we can get are 8, 6, and 5. And total weight of my knapsack, capital W, okay, that is 8. This slide is clear to everyone. W means the maximum weight that capacity the knapsack is going to hold. Capital W. Knapsack is your bag. It will be given in the question. Online students, things clear? Okay. Now see, there are different versions of this knapsack problem based on the approach. Okay. So if we, right now we are discussing it in the dynamic programming approach. So that's why it is known as 0-1 knapsack. Okay. 0-1 knapsack problem. If we are going by greedy approach, it is known as fractional knapsack problem. Okay. If we this particular knapsack problem, okay, we can also solve with the method of branch and bound and backtracking also. A branch and bound, we do have the whole unit. So there also this same particular problem we are going to see. But this problem has four approaches. Okay. And versions of this problems are two. Okay, one is 0-1 knapsack problem, and the second one is your fractional knapsack problem. We are going to discuss your 0-1 knapsack here because that is solved using your dynamic programming. Okay, fractional knapsack problem. we are using to solve, we are solving using your greedy programming. Okay, so at that time it is known as fractional knapsack problem. Now, why 0, 1 and why fractional? Because see, in the dynamic programming, when we are doing the dynamic approach, you are either taking the entire quantity of the item or you are leaving it. Okay, so that's why 0 or 1. 0 means you pick up nothing, 1 means you pick up everything. Okay, you cannot divide that item. Like, for example, let's say I have a bag of 10 kg. Okay, so total my W, capital W, is 10 kg. All right, weights I have is my, this is my small w. Okay, and my small p, or I can say the values. Okay, so weights, suppose I have, let's say, 5, okay, 10, and 4. All right, and the values here I have is 10. One more I can take, and here it is 2. At 4, I'm taking it profit value as 1, and here I'm taking it as 5. Okay. Now, in this 0, 1 knapsack, okay, in this 0, 1, 0 means you're not picking any of the item. Okay. And this 1 means you're picking the whole item. You cannot divide this item. This is what I mean by item. You cannot divide your weights. Okay, that okay, 4 weights I'm going to take for profit 10 and 1 weight I'm going to take for profit 5. That you can't do. Either you are picking the whole of the weight, that is 5, okay, or you are picking nothing. Fine. So if I want to give an optimized value, so I can take this 10 also, because see, this 10 means I am fulfilling the weight of my knapsack. Correct? If I take this 10, then obviously I am fulfilling the entire weight of my knapsack with one item. But what is the profit value? Only 2. But what if I pick up the weight of 5, 4, and 1? So that means the total weight 5 plus 4 plus 1. So that is 10. Okay. And what is the profit value I'm getting? 10 plus 5 plus 1. So that is 16. Right? So obviously I am going to go with 5, 4, 1. Understood? You cannot bifurcate these weights. You simply pick up the whole thing or you don't pick up anything. Got that? Online students? This is the approach that we are going to do in your dynamic programming. Items are indivisible. You either take an item or not. Okay? Whereas in your greedy algorithm, you can divide your items. Like for example, 10 items I have, okay, of profit value 2, then I can divide it. That 5 values from this and 5 values from the previous item. Okay, so that is divisible, but that in the terms of greedy approach, not in your dynamic approach. The slide is clear? Online students, yes or no? Okay. Now starting with your 0, 1 knapsack. Now see, I want attention here for everyone, because this is a really important topic with respect to your examinations. Okay. And there will be a definite question on this particular topic if this is included. Fine. There will be one whole example. It can be coming of 6 or 8 marks. And it is, see, your mid semesters, you can expect numericals more than your theory. So please do practice of all the sums, all the methods that we have discussed so far. Okay. And when things will come together, you will forget at which place I have to pick up the maximum value and at which place I have to pick up minimum value. Because we have discussed both the kinds of algorithms where either we are picking the max value or we are picking up the min values, right? So that confusion should not happen because we have solved the sums, all right? And I want even you guys to do it a little bit of yourself, the work at your homes. And this particular problem, I want everyone to pay attention because it is all formula based. You get the formula correct and you get the answer correct. You do some mistake in the formula and the whole sum is wrong. Fine. So in your question, what will be given to you? Collection of n items. Okay, that means those weights. All right. Each item has an associated non-negative weight. So please don't ask that, madam, can the weight can be negative? It is mentioned that it is non-negative. Your weights cannot be negative. Okay. So items, each of those items will have non-negative weights. Each item will have a cost value. That means the profit value C of I. All right. Sometimes it is also known as small v of I. In some of the books, it is known as small v of I also. It can be written as C of I also. And the last thing that will be given in the question is the total weight of your knapsack. How much weight the knapsack will be able to be hold. Okay, so that capital W will be given to you. All right. So you can, if you want, you can draw a table something like this. Items total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Their weights. Fine. Their values, their cost values, V of I or C of I. Okay. And the total weight, capital W, of your knapsack. All right. These things will be provided to you in the question. Now, how you need to approach. Our task here is to determine what will be the maximum value that the knapsack can contain with respect to the items and give us the maximum costing values. Okay. Each item must be entirely accepted or rejected. That we need to keep in mind. Fine. The reason, this is your dynamic programming. So the problem is 01 knapsack. Now what will be the optimal solution here? Either item n is in the solution or not. That means there will be some n items which might give us the optimal cost, or there will be no items that will be giving us the optimal cost. Okay. Suppose if n is the solution, then the formula by which we are going to get the knapsack NW, okay, that is C of n plus knapsack n minus 1, comma, capital W, that means weight of the knapsack minus the last value of the weight that we are computing, Wn. Okay, and if n is not the solution, then this is the formula, knapsack n minus 1, comma, W. You'll understand what is this formulas. Okay, this is the mathematical representation of your table values. We are going to build a table value, something like this. Okay, C of I and W of I will be written here in the table format. Let me give you one example here before approaching the PPT. Okay, now see what are the formulas. First of all, we have to draw a table called capital V and W. Okay, Now what will be the cell values? The cell values will depend upon the I and J value that we are getting. Okay, I and J value are nothing but your index values. Okay, that we are going to take for your weights and for your sub weights. Okay, the weight that we are going to divide of our knapsack. Now this V of ij can be given as, okay, the value can be given as first one, it can be 0. The cell value can be 0, in which case where I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 0. Okay, this V of ij is equal to 0 in the case where I is equals to 0 and j is equals to 0. That means your first row, sorry, first column, okay, and first row, they will be 0, 0, zeros. Because I equal to 0, it is going to be 0 everywhere. J equal to 0, it is going to be 0 everywhere. Okay. If my J value, okay, is less than Wi, okay, what is this Wi? Weight of my ith item. Wi is weight of my ith item. If my J value is less than that Wi, then the formula that I'm going to apply is small v I minus 1 comma j. Okay, this is what I'm going to apply, the formula for finding out the value of my cell. All right, and if third thing, my j value, okay, is greater than or equal to wi, then what I'm going to write here, I have to pick up the max value out of any two, that is v of I minus 1 comma j. Either I'm going to pick this formula, whatever value that I'm picking, whatever value that I'm getting through this formula, or v of I, that means the value or the profit of my ith item, plus v of, or say cell value of the above cell. So above cell I can write it as I minus 1 comma j minus wi. Okay, all right. This this v of I minus 1 comma j, this particular value, okay, is the value of your above cell. You'll come to know when I draw the table, when we discuss the table, you'll come to know that v of I is what, this particular, in the second, this term, v of I is what here, what is v of I? Value of ith item. Okay, the item for which we are filling up the table. Okay, so V of I is the value, or you can say the cost value, C of I. It is denoted as C of I, it is denoted as V of I. Okay, so cost value of that ith item plus V of I minus 1 comma J minus Wi. So these are the formulas that you need to remember. Okay, for a given table, or say for the item that we are finding out, V of NW. Okay, this is how we are going to do the cell things. बताओ एक मिनट. Please remember these points. Okay. This formula, if you are not noting it down, students, please note down. I'm giving you a minute to note it down. Everybody has to compulsorily note it down. This is a really important topic in your entire fourth unit. Done, everyone? Online students, a little bit quick, please. I think everyone must have finished. Online students, kindly give your confirmation. Everybody, not one or two students, everybody. Okay, let's go with one example. Now see, I have to obtain an optimal solution for my given knapsack where W value, that means capital W is 5 kgs. Okay, items provided to me. They are four items. So one, two, three, and four. Okay, their weights WI. Alright, so that is 2, 3, 4, and 5 respectively, and their V of I or C of I. Okay, whatever you are denoting it as, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, this information will be provided to you in your question. This much. Okay, the weight W will be provided to you of your knapsack. Items, their individual weights, and their values, cost values will be given to you. And what we have to find here, we have to find that what can be the max profit by choosing the items and which items to be chosen. So what you do here, I will do it here only. Okay, so this formula stays for you for the reference. Okay, first we are going to see how many, what is the capital W value? 5. That means I have to divide it into 5 sub problems. Okay, and I'm going to start from 0. So actually there will be 6 sub problems. So you can start from here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, here this side. Okay, this side we are going to first of all enter our I values, our small I values. Okay, so starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, my items, right? Now, the weights WI. Okay, so for this 0, nothing, but for this remaining ones, you can record your weights. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and their cost values V of I or C of I. Okay, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, these things you need to record, or this is how you prepare the table first. Now see, when my I is equals to 0, and this is my J values. Okay, these are my J values, these are my I values. Okay, now when I is equals to 0 and J is equals to 0, these points. Okay, what I have to write? 0, correct? So you can simply write here zeros everywhere. So first row and first column will be 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now coming to this particular cell, C of, or you can say V of 1, 2. V of 1 comma 2. That means this cell. Sorry, 1 comma 1. Okay. 1 comma 1, here the J value. Okay. This particular J value is less than your weight 1, is less than your weight Wi. Okay. So what is the formula? I have to copy the above cell value. I minus 1 comma j. That means I have to copy above cell value. What is above cell value? 0. Okay. What I'm trying to fill in here is this cell. Okay. This cell, the j value, that is 1. Okay. What is weight at I1? It is 2. So j value is less than my weight. So it is this condition. Okay. And in that condition, I have to pick what? I minus 1. What is my I value? 1. 1 minus 1, that is 0. So 0 comma 1. So that cell is what? Which one? This one, 0 comma 1. So I have to pick that value. So in other words, I can say that I have to pick the above cell value. Okay. So above cell value is what? 0. Correct. Now you go here. Now J value is 2. Weight is 2. Wi is 2. Weight J value is 2. So it falls with the category of this third, J greater than or equal to my Wi. So what is the formula that I need to apply for 1 comma 2? Okay. It will be equal to max value out of 2. Which are those max values? V of I minus 1. What is my I? 1. So 1 minus 1. My I value is this. Okay. I am filling out this cell now. This particular cell. I value is 1. So V of I minus 1. So that is 1 minus 1. Comma. What is my J value? 2. Okay. So either I can pick this value or what I need to write now. Next value. V of I. So V of I is what? 3. Because my I is 1. Cost at that particular first item, okay, is what? 3 plus V of I minus 1. So 1 minus 1, again 0, right? Comma. What is J? 2. Minus what is Wi? 2. Everybody getting this? How I came up with these values? 1 minus 1 and 2 minus 2 and 3 and 2 and everything. Online students, yes or no? Did you get this? See, you have to solve one example after I complete this example. So that's why I'm asking. There shouldn't be any confusions regarding what is what in the table. So I want each and everyone in the online session to answer, to respond here. Those who are responding, I appreciate that, well and good. But those who are not, at least in this topic, take a little bit of energy of yours and give one honest answer. V is V is nothing. That is the cell value that we are going to pick up. Okay, so let's solve this furthermore. So what I have to do, what will be here 1 minus 1, and now I'm writing it here only. It will be 0. You can write it as a next step. And this is 2 minus 2. So again 0. So V of 0, 2. So 0, 2. So that means it is this one, 0, 2. So it is this cell. So the value is 0 there. So max value I have to pick out of 0, comma 3 plus, what is V? 0, 0, again 0. So it is 3 plus 0, so that is 3. And max value out of these is 3. Correct? So here in this cell, I'm going to enter 3. Getting, students? Now this cell, the next yellow one. So that is your V of 1, comma 3. Okay? Again, check J value and weight values. J value is 3. Weight is 2. That means 3 is greater than your weight. So again, we will apply which formula? The max one, not the first one. The max one. See, this is your J value. And this is the weight. This is the weight we are comparing. Okay. So J value is greater than your weight. That's why we will again go with the max formula. Compute, everyone. Max of, again, V I minus 1. What is I? Again 1. So 1 minus 1, it is 0. Comma J. What is J? 3. Okay. Comma. What is V of I? Again 3. Weight of ith item. Ith item. Sorry. Value of ith item, not weight. Value of ith item. So that is 3 plus V of I minus 1, comma J minus WI. So I minus, what is my I? 1. 1 minus 1, that is 0, comma. What is my J value? 3. Weight is 2. So 3 minus 2. So that is 1. I'll solve, you check. So max value V of 0, 3. 0, 3 is 0, comma 3 plus V of 0, 1. Again it is 0. So 3 plus 0. That is 3. So out of these two values, 3 is maximum. So again, I'll put 3 here. Okay. Next value. V of 1, 4. Now, can you guys compute which formula to select? That is the first thing that you are supposed to do based on your J and WI values. Okay. Next step, compute the formula. Select the formula based on J and W. Compute the formula, get the max value or get the cell value. Everyone, compute it fast for V of 1, 4 and V of 1, 5. Those who are not getting and not speaking still, you can have a look on the screens. Those who are getting, this is one of the practice. Kindly do it on your own and you can verify from the screen. V of 0, 4, comma 3 plus V of 0, 1. Sorry, 0, 2, not 1. J value. J minus W. So 4 minus 2. So that is 2. Yes, correct. So max out of 0 and 3 again. So value is 3. Okay. And the last value here. Dhruvil, give me the last value. 1 comma 5. Compute the formula for me. Max of 0 comma 5. Then 3 plus just V of 3. V of what? What should I take here? Which cell value? 0 comma 3. Online students, did he say correctly? Online students, did he say correctly to me? He is telling 3 is the answer. Yes. Okay. So this is how you fill the table. We have filled our first row. Like this, we have to fill each and every row. Okay. So start filling up, everyone. Now see, there is one trick here. Okay. To save your time in the exam, okay, there is one trick here. You can copy the same thing till you get J value equal to your I value. Okay. So here in my row 2, this is I is equals to 2. So here blindly you can write 0 and 3. Okay. Then you compute the next values here. That is 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4 and 2 comma 5. If you come here, I equal to 3. Then copy the same values till the weight is less than 3. Till the weights are less than 3. You copy the previous values from the above cell. Okay. And then you start computing. So everyone compute this cell. Compute the highlighted cell. V of 2 comma 3. What should I compute here? Which formula? V of I minus 1 comma j or max value? Which I should compute? Tell me that first.
The third one, man.
Pardon,
The
please.
second. The second formula. The max of 2.
Correct. The max one. So formulate, everyone. Max of V, then I minus 1. I is 2. So 2 minus 1. So that is 1. Comma j value 3. Right? V of I. What is the weight or cost value at 2? 4. Okay? Plus V of I minus 1. So again 1. Comma j value 3. Weight is 3. So 3 minus 3. That is 0. Okay, so max of 1, 3. Look, what is 1, 3? The above cell. 3, comma, 4 plus 1, 0. What is 1, 0, 0? So that is 4. So the answer here is 4. Okay. Compute the next cell quickly. V of 2 comma 4. Again, we'll go with the max. Now I'm not repeating why. Please understand now. Again, we are going with max. And if you don't understand, don't hesitate to ask. I'm assuming that now you guys get to know that how this whole thing is working. But even if you don't understand, please don't be shy or anything, hesitant. Please ask. I'm directly writing here 1 comma 4 comma 4 plus v of 1 comma 1. So that is equal to max 1 comma 4. It is 3. 1 comma 1. Again it is 0. So it will be 4 here. Okay. Compute for 5. 2 comma 5. What is the answer? Tell me. Are you guys getting 7? 7 is the answer. Dhruvil is telling me. Verify, everyone. Online students, are you getting 7?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
that
got
is the
7.
right. You get different answer?
7, 7.
Hmm. Correct. Everyone. So 7 is the answer here. Now what we are supposed to do for the next one? See, the weight is 4. Okay, so till this 3, we can copy the above cell. Okay, you can copy it above cell. If you want to do the calculation, again, it will be same only. Okay, you can try it out with the calculation also, but weight is 4 here. So this all we are going to copy from the above cell. So 0, 3 and 4. So the only thing that you need to compute is two values now. Okay, that is V of 3, 4, V of 3, 5. Compute. 4.25. 25 is 7. 7 and 5 plus 0. That is 5. The answer is 7. 2 comma 1. 2 comma 1 is this one. Again for the last row, the weight is 5. So till 4 we can copy the above weights. So 0, 3, 4, 5. So we have to compute only for this particular cell now. We are computing for it. V of 4 comma 5. Again we'll do the max. Okay. So max of, I'm just directly writing now the values, 7 comma 6. Okay. So answer will be 7 here. Everybody getting how we are computing the values of your table now? This is your table values. 4 comma 4. For what is the answer you're getting? Not possible. Show me your calculations. Oh wow, your handwriting is superb. Where did you do 4 comma 4? This is the problem when you do direct things. Why you are not writing the formulas? કેટલી વાર લાગે ફોર્મ્યુલા લખતા? I minus 1. What is your J? Dhruval, this is not how you do your sums. This is why there is one error. What is V of I for this? It is 4. No, it is 5. I value is 4. So 3 comma J minus W. We are doing the fourth one. 4 comma 4. Yes. So J minus 5. Seriously, Dhruval. Do your table here first. પછી હું સોલ્વ કરીને દઉં તમને. ટેબલ ડ્રો કરો પહેલા. Students finished? Now see, here the sum does not end because we have not yet come up to a solution that which item we need to select to get the maximum profit. See this particular intersection, this cell, okay? This is going to tell you what is the maximum profit you can get. Okay? This particular value, that intersection, that green one, is going to tell that what is the maximum profit. But which item to select? Okay? Which item to select? That is the question here. So for that, you need to follow one algo. Okay? The algorithm says, or I can just like show you first manually. Okay? And then I'll give you the algo there. What you have to do, you have to do a little bit of backtracking. Okay? Now see, this is the total weight 5 kgs, right? So you start from this intersection point. This is 7, the maximum profit you get. go one cell above. Again, it is 7. Okay. So you are not going to select that item right now. Again, go one cell above. Okay.
Sorry, ma'am. Your screen, you stopped
Yeah,
sharing
I,
the
I
screen.
saw. I saw. Just wait. I lost my network in the laptop. Yeah, that's okay. I know my time is up, but I can't leave this in between. And my dear student, next time, please do not remind me about my time. Okay? Telling to you. Please don't remind me about my time. I very well know my time is up. Visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So see, you have to start from this intersection point. Okay? And go one cell above. The values are same. 7 here, 7 here. This is the mechanical way I'm teaching you. I'll give you the algorithm also in the next session. Now again same weights. So you are not selecting this particular item. Okay. Again go one cell above. Again it is 7. Okay. So again we are not going to select right now this item. Okay. Above this cell the weight changes. That is 3. Or you can say the cost value changes. Okay. So that is 3. So what you do? You do this, this find out the difference here. Subtract. What is the value here for this item? 4. What is the cost value we get here? 7. Okay. So 7 minus 4. What you are supposed to do here? 7 minus 4. So the answer is what? 3. So your pointer will go here at this point. We are doing the selection of an item. So that means item number 2 is selected. Okay. For our knapsack, item number 2 is selected. Now you again see from this, you have 3 here. Okay, go one row above. Again, it is 3. All right. Now here and above here it is 0. So this point, at this particular point, you are again going to do the difference. 3 minus 3. So that is equal to 0. So pointer is going to point here to this 0. This is the end because we reached the last intersection point. Okay. So this item, so item number 1 will be selected. So now you calculate the weight. What is the weight of item 1? Or you can say the total cost. First you see the weight. Weight of your 2. Item 2 is 3. Weight of your item number 1 is 2. So that is equal to 5. So I'm not exceeding my knapsack. Okay. And what is the cost value? Total cost value? 3 plus 4. So that is 7. So it is verified here. In this intersection last cell value also we were getting 7 as the optimized cost. Okay. This is how we are going to select the items. Did you guys follow? Online students, did you follow?
Yes, ma'am.
Keep these notes with you. We are going to continue with this in the next session tomorrow. Okay, with the algorithm and one more example to solve. Thank you students for attending the session. TD1 students, numbers in the chat quickly. TD1 students numbers in the chat. Sorry, TD2 students. Quickly. Thank you, students.